Hi friends, I'm back with one more video. So as promised, so today we will be discussing about my signature strategy. So I think I got very good response in the YouTube the moment I said that this is signature strategy, but I'm not sure whether I will be able to convince you all or not. But for me, this works. And I'll just leave it to you. So watch the complete series. So it might be like 2 to 3 videos, like 20 minutes each or 30 minutes each. I'll not put any time restrictions as such, because altogether this is a system in itself, so you need to understand the entire system. So I'll not put any time restriction. Okay. See, if you look at the yesterday, what did I say? It's about, there was one video. Let me show you, friends. Okay, if you look at my YouTube channel, I said wantedly I made this private. So already I made this video. Let me show you that video also for your reference. If you look at this, I made SDFC. I made a video on, see, SDFC Bank. This is one of your put debit spread, and I'll show you. Just see, this is for the SDFC Bank, and this is for, let me show you, this is for SDFC. Right, two different stocks. So what I've done is, like, I'm not going to release this. I'm just going to give this as a practice for session, because yesterday it was only a 16 minutes video, so I've not prepared any presentation. It was more or less on fly without much data points. I've just made a video, but looking at the huge response, see, I mean, I was so happy looking at the, I'll show you, right, what was that video, this one, right? See, I was so happy to see 733 views. Okay, so I have like almost 727 subscribers and 733 views, and this is what, friends, I want my channel to be, right? That gives a sort of satisfaction for me. 103 likes and 113 comments. This is the way I wanted my YouTube, right? I mean, this is a sort of, I'm expecting many from you, but that keeps that gives me that motivation to make this video. Okay, straightly jump on to the video. I think you guys are eager to see this strategy, but I'm not sure whether I'll be able to convince you all guys or not. Okay, back to the strategy. Prerequisite, friends, prerequisites. You need debit spread and ratio spread knowledge. It's all about debit spread and ratio spread. So if someone is new to debit spread and ratio spread, so you have the end-to-end series in my playlist. I'm not promoting my debit spread, but this requires debit spread. This is basically the debit spreads, no Greeks at all. Peace of mind trade. With the only thing what you need to have is patience, attention, your thought process. Try to customize this. You come up with all different questions. Yes, there is a no, see, that's what I said, there is no holy grail strategy in the market, but this has the good success rate. Even this is not a holy grail trade. Holy grail trade. If you have holy grail trade, do you think I would have given that secret to you? Right, I would have deployed huge money, I could have become rich, right? But definitely this has a very good success rate, right? Next 20 to 30 minutes, stay with me, you'll be able to get the crux of this strategy. This is though I am showing you all this PPT with all the bullet points, friends, these are all the sort of rule book. If I start telling you, you may understand or you may not understand. If you have this reference point, this bullet points, even I'll ensure that, okay, I've not missed out any of the points, and even for you this will act as a quick reference document. Alright, so this is all about debit spread and ratio spread. So you need to have the knowledge of debit spread and ratio spread, because we will be converting from debit spread to ratio spread and ratio spread to debit spread. We need, this is all about your adjusting. The second thing, this is not a holy grail strategy the way I've explained, but this has a very good success rate. See, end of the day, we need to find the high probable trades or high probability strategies. This is one of the, based on my experience. You guys prove me wrong. Sorry. So sorry. Since from last 1 month, friends, I don't know, I have the throat infection. Bear with me, please. Okay, and then this has a very good success rate. Now the key pointers, basically, before we jump on to the actual strategy, the premium strike selection is key. Right, I'll show you this. We will be playing this in, we can play this in stock options or index. For stock options, it would be 45 days to expiry. Okay, so we have, let's say today is 15th December. So we will be trading for 31st January. And we have to close the trade before 15 days before the expiry. So let's say today is 15th Jan, we have to close the strategy on January 15th. That's it. Stay with me, friends, stay with me. This is good. I'll show you all the things practical. Old time would be 1 days to 30 days. If you are fortunate, right, you will get your profit in 1 or 2 days. The expected profit, when I say expected profit, boss, this is not a holy grail trail. If you want like 2% to 4% per month or 4% to 6% per month, I'll show you, like, you can increase your profit also. But the moment you get some good profit, you have to exit the trade. Though that's what I've written somewhere. See, partial booking is must, partial booking is must, active adjustment is must, no greed, realistic expectation. Stay with me, I'll tell you. Okay, old time. And index, we can just go for 15 days because we do not have the liquidity issues in index. We might end up with liquidity issues in stock options. That's the reason I've given here liquidity issues in stock options. No such issues in index, but still the kind of shares we will trading, like Bajaj Finserv and Bajaj Finance. These are the twin brothers, friends. This is the twin brother. That's what this is a strategy. Twin brother or twin sister strategy. That's it. The strategy name should be twin brother and twin sisters. What we will be doing is we can play in stock and we can play in index. If you want to go for the stock, you have to opt two twin brothers, that is Bajaj Finserv and Bajaj Finance, or else you can just get it done with Nifty and Bank Nifty, twin brother, or else you can go for HDFC and HDFC Bank. Now you got my point, right? Yesterday I made a video on HDFC and HDFC Bank. Today I'll make a video on Bajaj Finserv and Bajaj Finance, so that you'll have two videos for comparison, and then we can always go for Nifty and Bank Nifty. We do not have this limitation. We do not have this limitation of liquidity issues, but still I go with stock options because we have plenty of opportunities and it will be like peace of mind trade. Stay with me, friends, stay with me. I'll just explain you. Low capital. See, this requires basically very low capital. End of the day, we are going for debit splits, right? And this is a sort of contra. Actually, I should have named this strategy as contra. This is a sort of contra trade. You'll get to know this is a self-adjusted trade. This is a contra trade. To some extent, see, let's say you deployed Bajaj Finserv and Bajaj Finance will what do we say, will auto adjust the loss of the Bajaj Finserv, or else at times Bajaj Finserv will auto adjust the losses of the Bajaj Finance. Stay with me, right? I capital, if you have I capital, then that is good actually. So because we can just go for, see, basically low capital, we'll be deploying two debit split. If someone has I capital, I'll make a video on this approach, debit split with ratio split. For low capital, we can go for debit split, and then if view goes wrong, always good to have the extra capital for mitigating the loss. But honestly, I'm telling, friend, you might not need huge capital, but good to have capital. Seriously, I'm telling, good to have some extra capital. We will see, we'll try to edge and see whether we will be able to mitigate our margin, reduce our margin. Need momentum market. This is the one thing what we need, friend. Need momentum market for this strategy, and I'll prove you that all about last 1.5 year post COVID is all about momentum market. I'll prove you. I mean, I think the smart traders might have got a small thought in their mind. Yes, this is all about your volatility. This is all about your momentum market. And the good thing is, either side, either your downside momentum or upside momentum, not even expecting. This is not a directional trade. This is a sort of directional trade, but combined with a flavor of either upside or downside. And what else you need, friends? Even I'm not telling that market should go up. I can say, even if the market goes up with a good momentum, even if the market comes down with a good momentum, that's it. You will get your profit. Right? I'll stay with me and I'll prove. Sideways market is the enemy for this strategy. Right? That's what I said. 90% success rate and 10%. If you fall under the 10% bucket rate, I would say not even 10%, friends. This would be like, I would say 95% of the time you'll get probability of this thing. I'll say 5%, but even let's consider this as 10%. Even for this 10%, you have different adjustments. For that, we need capital. Here comes your adjustments and capital to mitigate the loss. I started it. This is not a holy grail strategy which has a good success rate. Now, partial booking is very, very important. I'll let you know. Liquid limitation we have discussed, right? This has stocks options as the limitations, but I'll just leave it to you. If you're okay, you can just go with. That's the reason I'm telling you. If someone is see, what did I say? We have to old time is close time is 15 days before the expiry. That's what, even I've put more effort in this video, friends. I'm not trying to make you trade like a gambler. I'm just trying to explain in such a way that I've done this strategy, not many extent, but you know that it's been hardly like 6 months I've been into markets. I'm just exploring many strategies. Even I've done this. I think this should make money. Let's see, friends. I mean, we have, see, I am sure like all from the listeners, there might be some good traders like who are like 3 years, 4 years of experience. They will be coming up with their feedback. Let's see. If I'm wrong, I'll definitely accept my fault, because end of the day, market is supreme. I cannot have a holy grail trade. Maybe based on my experience, what I think is like this would work. All right, and now note. So I'll be sharing another 2 to 3 piece of minds. I was so happy looking at the response yesterday with that video, the views, the response, the likes, the comments, right? I mean, I was so happy. So I thought I'll be sharing another 2 to 3 piece of mind strategies which will work like miracle. All right, and then Q&A session, friend. If required, we'll have a Q&A session on weekend. We can have a live session. Okay, quickly jump and see. Basically, my videos are basically more practical oriented. Right? Let me quickly take you to Obstra. Okay, where are we? All right, friends. See, the basic purpose. See, actually, I thought of showing you, friends. This is my current Ironfly. Right, this is my current Ironfly. Okay, okay. Let me take. See, what I've done is, friends, pay attention here. Pay attention here. You will be getting with hundreds of questions. Park your questions aside and pay attention. After watching this video, you can just draft all your questions and you can ask me. This is end of the day a system in itself. Okay. See, what I've done is like I took Bajaj Finance. This tab is Bajaj Finance. Let me see if I can have this epic. Stay with me, friends. Stay. Okay. What I've done is like window 1. Okay, I'll close this unnecessary. So window 1 is your Bajaj Finance. Second window is Bajaj FinServ. That's it, friend. Right now, what I've done is like if you look at the 28th. Give me a second. If you look at the expiry, this is 28 July expiry. We are on 4th. Right, 4th of July. What did I say? The entry should be, this is one of these. The entry should be 45 days to expiry. See, but I am just showing you. See, because I'll tell you why I'm not showing you 45 days. It's like we have to be at 15th. Then we will go to this. But I'm just showing you an example with 30 days to expiry. See the magic. The only reason is like we do not get the liquidity until we go for 15th for August 20, August 25 expiry. You got my point, right? So we are on 4th of July, friends. So I'll be deploying this trade ideally on either 15th or on 18th, because by this time the next month, August month, liquidity will be more. Okay, hope you got my point. Let me take you to see, let me show you. If I go to August, right? If I go to, see again, this will, okay, I'll stay with me, friends. Okay, so what was the, see, this is what happens. Okay, let me show. So I've taken the right example. What was this? I've deployed a call debit spread, and this should be my put debit spread. Okay, I'll buy this. Let me see. What was the sell this? This would not work. Okay, buy this. See, just to save your time, right? I've done. Okay, this is the point. All right, now. So, okay, Bajaj Finance I've deployed. So first I'll go to Bajaj FinServ. What I have done is simple, friend. I've just opted for 28th July. I've deployed a debit spread. That's what I mean to say. You need the debit spread logic. This is pure debit spread. What I've done. Market, see, I'll go to add. This market stands here at 11,250. See, 11,250. What I've done, I've just taken, I've bought this and I've sold this. That's it. I bought 293, almost half of the 293, because I'll not explain the logic of debit spread, friends. Seriously, you have to watch my videos on the debit spread. If I start explaining about the debit spread, this will become lengthy. But still, to give some context, I bought 293 worth this one premium, and half of 293 would be like close to 150, 155, right? So I've sold this. That's it. This has become my debit spread. All right. As a contra, what did I say? This is a basically contra trade. As a contra, I went to Bajaj Finance. I've deployed a put debit spread, not the call debit. Check the payoff. This is call debit spread. This is put debit spread. Stay with me. You'll be able to understand. Do not get with all the questions in mind. Stay with me. Watch like a movie. What I've done, I went to Bajaj Finance. See, I bought 96 rupees. What is half of that? 50 or 54. This was the closest. That's it. I bought this and I sold this. This is my PE debit spread. That's it, friend. Check the sorry. Check the maximum loss. 7,000. Profit is 18,000. Check your maximum. See, this is what happens actually. So you have to select your maximum loss. See, this should match actually. Let me do one thing. Either I'll try to make it. See, this will go 1 second. Stay with me, friends. Okay. No. Okay, let it be. Right, 18,000. Okay, let it be, friend. Let it be. See, I've taken very safe trades. I'm just executing on 4th of July. Ideally, I should have deployed this on 15th of July. Okay, now if you look at the ratio, right, 5,000 is the loss, and almost, let's say 20,000. Let's take round figure. So 1:3, right? Your loss is 1 rupee. Your profit is 3 rupees, right? 1:3. If you go more or less same thing, just try to digest it, saying that when we go for 15th, we might be getting a 1:3 ratio. Try to adjust that. Even this is more or less 1:3, right? 6,000 and 18,000, 1:3. That's it, right? The primary bare minimum is you have to select strikes and everything in such a way that your profit and loss should be 1:3. Treat both the trades as independent for now, right? Whenever, just go for put debit spread and try to select the strikes in such a way that you should get 1:3 ratio. And come to Bajaj Finserv, try to select your premiums in such a way that you should have 1:3. That's it, friends. Rule number 1. And and even I'll tell one thing. Even you can go for call debit spread in Bajaj Finance and put debit spread in Bajaj Finserv. It's up to you. But for now, I've just taken that. Doesn't have any impact. Stay with me. I'll just prove everything. Okay. Now you have 1:3. But now this is showing completely wrong. The margin required, why I'm not sure, why it is showing wrong margin. That's the reason what I've done. I went to Obstra, right? This is the perfect. See, this is what I've done. This I went to Obstra. This is your Bajaj Finserv, right? The same strikes I've taken, more or less the same this thing. So I've deployed this. See, 1 second, friend. Stay with me, friends. This what is this? Bajaj Finance, and what is the first tab here? This is for Bajaj Finserv. Okay, I'll take this here. Okay, so that you'll. So I've taken 11,750, 12,250. Okay, 11,750, 12,250. All right, and what is this strike? 5,300 and 5,100. 5,300 and 5,100. Perfect, friends. And now we will shift to Obstra. Check the ratio. See, almost 1:3. Okay, where can I see the name of the stock? Okay, this tab 1, friend. Tab 1 is Bajaj Finserv. All right, 1:3, and your Bajaj Finance has almost 1:3.5. Right, just assume 1:3. This is one of the bare minimum. Now the actual fund starts. Right, check the capital. Capital is 24,000 here, and capital is 20,000. Let's take 50,000. Right, we will take 50,000, friends. You will be surprised. To see the profit. Right, give me a second, friend. All right. Sorry, friends. Okay, now let's check about this debit. See the profit, friends. If you are deploying this as an independent trade, you are getting 90% returns. 90% return on a capital deployed of 20,000. You are getting 17,000 profit if you are trading this as an independent trade. Let's go to this trade. Okay, you are spending 24,000, you are getting 80% of the profit. If you are focusing, if you are emphasizing on this 80% profit, stop my video and you can watch other videos, because my trades are more of gambling. What did I say? Even if I get 4% per month, this is monthly trade, friends. Even if I get 4%, I will be out of the trade. I will be out of the trade. So I'm expecting only 4%. So what is 4% of this? Let's say this calculation should be there with you, friends. This calculation should be there. Let's say overall it is taking 50,000, right? Into, let's say, let's take 5%, friends, into 5%. Okay, what is, so 2,500 is our expectation per month, because we are deploying 50,000. I'm just explaining you with one lot. Now for many of the folks, this 2,500 will look very cheap, friends. Again I'm telling, I could have increased the lots here. I could have increased the lots to 100, then it could have been 2,50,000. So do you want me to show like that way? I can show you, but smart traders should be able to understand. We have to calculate everything in terms of percentage. We are just deploying 50,000 and we are getting 2,500, which is 5% per month, friends, which is 50%. 5 tens are 50, that is 60% per year. But I'll still show you we can get more than 5%, but I'll not make you all greed. All right, so this has 90%, this has 80%, yes, no doubt. This has 35% of the loss, and this has 22%. We will not be going to that much of loss. Okay, now see, friends, I'm not putting any time constraint. I wanted to have like go with a slow pace, because this is system in itself. All right, so now the magic starts. Now the magic starts, right? Okay, now the magic starts, friend. Let's say, what is your break even? Now I'll just shuffle between two, because this will not show the break even. This is a good tool. Sensible is a good tool, show you break even. That's what, right? I mean, we need to have one tool wherein both should match. Even this sensible will not show you risk to reward, right? But here, check the friend, your Bajaj Finance, right? Your break even is 5.84, 5.38 for your Bajaj Finance. For Bajaj Finserv, 5.95%. All right, so now you guys tell me, if do you think Bajaj Finance can make 6% up move in 45 days? If your answer is yes, then the strategy works like anything, right? If you feel like Bajaj Finance can make a up move or down move, see, again I'm telling, this is the magic of this trade. Up move of 5% or down move of 5% in another next 45 days. If your answer is yes, 45 days, friends, I'm just telling you to wait for 45 days. If your answer is yes, this will work like wonder, and I'll also prove you that. Okay, so friends, give me a second. I have very bad throat, and I'm just having some hot water, because I know how irritating it will be you in case if I'm just coughing in front of, close to the mic. Give me a second, friend. All right, right? You got my point. Now, what will happen? See, now the magic starts, friends. Okay, what will happen if, let's take to debit spread. Okay, what will happen if Bajaj Finance makes a move of 10% in a month, right? 10% in a month. Be very attentive, friend. This now the logic starts, right? So let's say there are like two profits below. Monday, today, that is today, and you have a expiry day profit. Let's take the expiry day for today. For now, scenario number one. Let's say the market expires at 9.63%. So you'll get your entire profit of 18,000. You'll get your entire profit of this 18,000. Now the actual calculation starts, right? You'll get the entire profit of this 18,000 when market ends at this position. Okay, if this happens, right, let's say the market went up like 9.53%, you will end up into 18,000 profit. But as a contra, even this trade, even Bajaj Finance will go 10% upside, so then you will fall into loss. Obviously, right? Because both are correlated. Now comes the magic. I'll show you. Okay, I'll show you one example and then I'll take you to the trading view. Let's say market made 10% on the expiry or the next day or before the expiry after 10 days, 15 days. Let's say, as an hypothetical example, let's say your profit is 18,000. As a contra, this also will go 9%. See, I'll go to 9%. I'll see. So your maximum loss will be at 9%. Your maximum loss will be more or less, let 5,000. More or less your 5,000. Maybe close to this 5,000. All right, friends. So now I'll check the magic. Now this is giving you 18,000 profit. Okay, this will give you 18,000 profit minus this trade will give you 5,000 loss. Minus 5,000. What is this? 13,000, friends. Alright, 13,000 is your profit. If I divide this on a capital of 50,000 into 100, you will get 26%. You will get 26%. Stay with me, friends. We are not targeting for 26%. We are targeting for 4 to 5%. Stay with me. There are some limitations. This is as straight as possible. That's it. This is going to happen. Forget about 26%. Even if I divide it by 2, 13% is too huge for us. Too huge for us. Even if I divide that by 2, even this is too huge for us. But still, let's take 3 to 4%. Now, I'll take it to again this thing. Let's say, let's say the other thing happens. Let's say Bajaj Finance makes a move of downside move of 8.62%. You will get your maximum profit. All right, you will get your maximum. See, I'm just putting the cursor here. Let's say 8.62%. It goes down. You will get 19,000, almost 20,000 profit. All right, stay with me, friends. Stay with me. 20,000, and this will give you 20,000. So obviously, your Bajaj Finserv will also go down because this is twin brother. I'll show you the proof. Right, 8%. Right, you will get a loss of how much? You will get a loss of 6,800. All right, minus 6,800. This is giving you 13,200 profit on a capital of 50,000 is equal to into 100. More or less same 26%. Right? I've shown you two examples. What if Bajaj Finance makes a downside move, as a contra, this will go up. Right? I've shown you with up move and with down move. Alright, now you will be wondering, how come if Bajaj Finance goes up, how come Bajaj Finance also will go up? Now I'll show you that magic. I'll go to trading view. Check, friends. See, this is the homework I've done for you. I've taken Bajaj Finserv. Okay, I've taken the Bajaj Finserv on the top panel and Bajaj Finance, and I'll start with 30th August 21. We are starting with 21. Check the pattern, friend. Don't you think these are like mirror effect? Tell me, friends, honestly tell me, don't you think? See, I'll zoom it out. Don't you think this has mirror? See, I'll just focus on my cursor. This made a up move and also this. Right, from here, see, this made a up move, and from here this made a down move. See, sideways until here. Down move and up move and down move and up move and down move and sideways move. So I cannot give you more proof than this. This is called market correlation. So whenever the Bajaj Finserv goes up, even the Bajaj Finance will go up. Whenever the Bajaj Finance come down, even the Bajaj Finserv will come down. So I've just proven you. I mean, I'll not get more data than this. If you want, you can just go and check. I'm just showing you almost 1 year data. And to answer your question on the moment, what did I say? Can Bajaj Finance or Bajaj Finserv make a move of 5% to 8% in a month? Okay, let's see. What is this date, friend? Let's say 31st August. Let's say 1st September. See, from 1st September till let's say 30th September. What is the move? Right, let me show you. Right, see, this is almost 14% move. Let's take the second month. Okay, I'll take this. Right, 30th September. Right, okay, let's say 1st October. from 1st October to, how can we see, okay, how can we see that move? Okay, let me show you from 1st October, right? Yeah, from 1st October to almost, how can I see that? Okay, I'll put something like this, right? See, this has made almost 9%, right? What is this month? 31st December. Let's see, from 31st December to, obviously that will like 31st of January. See, now this has almost made 17%. This move you need, friend. So I'll tell you, stay with me. If I get this move right, you are done. Don't even look out for this move. See, next this one, your bank, what is it? Your Bajaj Finance has given you down. We are not, see, whenever we need this kind of moves, that's it. Either this move or this move. Again, see, let's say, what is this date? 9th March to almost 8th March to 4th March, it made 27% move, and we are expecting only 5% to 8% move. I'll show you all the examples. I'll just leave it to you, friends. I'll just leave it to you. 27th April, let's see. From 27th April to almost 18th May, less than 1 month, it made a move of 28% on the downside, right? So this is the way you have to analyze. Okay, now your question got clarified, right? Saying that whenever the Bajaj Finance moves up, even your Bajaj Finserv will move. Whenever this comes down, even it came down. Check the both the parallel, right? It was sideways this many days, even that was down move. See, up move, it is matching. Again down move, again sideways, again down, sideways. All right. I'll take you back to this thing, right? Here, this, right? Now I've shown you both the ways. Right? So now many of the people might be thinking, what if market stays as it is, right? Then this is what I meant to say, this strategy, the 10% bucket. What did I say? You have 95% of the time you will get into profit. 10% if view goes wrong, right? If view goes wrong, see, sideways market, what I meant to say, see, check this, sideways market, 10% bucket. But again, I've just proven you, I've just shown you, in this current volatility market, do you think bank, SDFC, Bajaj Finserv and Bajaj Finance was sideways anytime? Check, see, if I could have shown you, like, see, did you see anyway, even the sideways, right? If I look this move from year till year, right, it's 11% move, friend. 11%. We are expecting only 5 to 6%, at max 7% or 9%. Do you think have you seen any time? Let's say, I'll show you one more example. So I'm not giving any time bond for this video, friends. Let me show you, right? What was I was supposed to show? Okay, I was actually supposed to tell you something, but I forgot. Okay. So I've just proven you, right? There was not even a single instance wherein Bajaj Finance. See, check this. 14% in 5 candles in 10 days. 14%. Check the candle, right? Check this. In 6 days, it made 8%. One next day. In 5 days, it made 10.94%. Right? I can show you. See, I'll just leave it to you. You do the exercise. From here, let me say what this 4 candles has made. 16% in 5 days, friends. 15%, 16% in 5 days move. Even we'll check this sideways market also, right? We are deploying it for 45 days, friends. Try to get that cracks. We are deploying for 45 days to expiry, not for 1 day, 2 day, 3 days, right? You have to check the market, what kind of market. Let's say 45 days. Let's say 5th April, we have deployed it for let's say for 30th June, or else for, let's say, we have deployed on, let's say, this is a classic example. Let's say we have deployed a trade on 15th March for April 31st. Let's say, right? That's what we do, right? 45 days to expiry. Let's say we have deployed the trade here, and check the moment till 31st March, the 15th April, right? See, even if I take April, say 15 days, it almost made 15%. That's it. We need only 5%. 5 to 8%, but this made 15%, right? Again, I'll take you back to my this thing. Now we will just check what will happen if today or tomorrow, let's say you have deployed this trade. Today, if Bajaj Finance makes a move of 5%, right? Potentially possible, right? Makes a move of 5%. Stay with me, friends. See, 5% move. Okay, let's me take 5%. 4,200 is your profit, right? On the T plus 0. I'm not explaining on the expiry day, but on the T plus 0. I'm just talking now about the T plus 0. Let's say Bajaj FinServ made a 5% move in today. If someone has concern, I'll show you also how volatile the movement will be. Like, you will get 4,200 profit. That's it. Let me show 4,200 profit minus, even this will make a 5% move, obviously, right? Let's say I'll take 5% move, right? 5%. 5% you will get more or less, 5.28%. You will get more or less 2,600 loss. Minus 2,600 loss. net you are at 1,600 profit. So what is 1,600 profit on a capital of 50,000 into 100? 3.2% in a day, or maybe tomorrow if market gaps up. You got my point? 3% in one day. I've done 2 to 3 trades. I was able to get this profit in 1 or 2 days. Stay with me. But I've done basically in Nifty and Bank Nifty. I'll also make a video on Nifty and Bank Nifty. Okay, friends. So again, friends, before we deviate, right, I'll show you how the bank. See, now what I'll do, we have done the correlation, right? I'll just show you for SDFC Bank. See, this is your SDFC Bank. Simple. I'll just click it on. I'll make SD. This is SDFC Bank. I'll make SDFC. Check the magic, friend. I'll remove this drawings. I'll remove this drawings. Even you can go see the pattern, friend. This is SDFC Bank. This is SDFC Finance. Check the pattern, friend. See, went up, down, went. Okay, let me get it. How can we do that? Okay, give me a second. Yeah. Okay, see, came down, see, went up, came down, went up, came down, down, went up, again down, went up, down, sideways. See the structure, friends. I mean, what else I can prove you? You will not find this kind of video anywhere on the YouTube. End of the day, that's the reason I'm calling this as hybrid trader signature strategy, right? I'll just leave it to you. You do your so-called homework, friends. I'll do one thing. I'll stop the video now, and right away I'll make one more video, because I mean, lengthy video will not help, right? Let me check, like, where are we at, what, how many minutes? Okay, I'll stop the video now, and I'll make one more video right away. All right.